The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
Right now on UMass Sports Insider, the newest crop of Minutemen football players have signed, making up another important class that will try and help the squad win the MAC next season. We'll take you back to National Signing Day and see how it all unfolded. Plus, we've got lots of lax, including a preview of the men's team that looks to regain its spot among the nation's best. And you'll be seeing double when you meet a pair of Minutewomen defenders, a set of identical twins who have been inseparable since birth. Bringing double trouble to your television, UMass Sports Insider. Here it is.
You're watching UMass Sports Insider, presented by Office Depot Office Max, Alden Credit Union, Mafre Commerce Insurance, Mohegan Sun, and Coca-Cola.
Last football season, UMass made some major strides, led by record-breaking years from quarterback Blake Thronapple and wide receiver Tajay Sharp. Coach Whipple's passing offense was one of the best in the nation. Now, with expectations raised for 2015, the Minutemen welcomed their newest recruits earlier this month, a group of players who constitute perhaps the most highly regarded class in program history. Coming up, we'll show you how that class all came together. Hi and welcome to the program. I'm your host, Josh Maurer. Also coming up later on, we'll find out how Cady Lalanne's strong play on the interior has helped the men's basketball team into the thick of the Atlantic 10 race. But let's start with football's National Signing Day, where recently Coach Whipple and his staff saw the fruits of months of recruiting labor come to pass as the national letters of intent came through the fax machines to form an eye-popping recruiting class. Let's look back as Mohegan Sun presents Instant Replay.
Little signing day action. Good morning, UMass Nation. Good morning. We've been up since 5 getting a work in today. Now we're ready to sign these guys.
At the end of the day, I think it brings excitement. It brings new energy.
Good morning. Happy signing day.
Similar to the draft day, it's one of those hurry up and wait, you know, and it's a lot of hard work, kind of culminated in waiting around.
Darvin.
Congratulations. Great to have you. You excited? Well, we're excited to have you on board. So enjoy the day. They got a ceremony at school. You got that UMass hat? All right, listen, wear it well today. Enjoy it, and we'll see you in the spring, all right?
Last year was really a blitzkrieg of jumping around, and we ended up doing all right. You know, we with Fro and Gene and a couple of younger guys that look like they're going to be all right. But this year we kind of point to some of the kids and some of the prospects, and then, you know, a lot more time for us to get to know them and for them to get to know us.
Last year was, we added some key additions late, found some guys that ended up coming to visit those last 2 weekends and ended up signing with us. And this year was, had a full spring to kind of evaluate them, saw them, you know, kept in touch with them during the summer, heading into the fall, and really, you know, you kind of have, after you have a full year like that, you feel a little more invested in each kid, each player, each recruit, and I think it means a little bit more at the end of the day, especially after they've signed this morning.
Got your letter? Congrats. That's super. Yeah, great to see you last, you know, a couple weeks ago. So had a good day today. We had a little workouts this morning, and they're starting to file in, so it's really good.
I think the one thing in this class, we got more length, longer guys that, you know, may not make an impact as early as some of the other guys maybe we had last year, but I think our strength coaches are really excited about where you can see the growth potential.
Anytime you bring in freshmen, you hope they can jump into the mix, especially as we're building this program. So if they're good enough and they pick it up well enough and they transition from high school to college, best players play, and the players who give us a chance to win play.
This last 2 weeks is really like a 2-minute drive, you know, and probably we had a 2-minute drive, then they scored, and we had to go back down with another one. So Just kind of, you know, as a goal line stand today, we held off some people. The visits went really well. I thought our kids, our players here, which are so important in the recruiting process, just did an outstanding job. Did a great job of selling UMass.
It is stressful. It's one of those things, though, at that point, you know, that you've done all you can do with the kid, and you feel good about them, and you know, you're on the phone one last time with them and their families the night before, and again, you kind of go to sleep and you let the chips fall where they may and feel pretty good about it.
You know, they may help us next year, but a lot of them will try to redshirt, and that's where you like your program to be. So we're closer to that point. You know, we really don't lose that many guys from last year, but you can see the growth potential is really what we're excited about in this class.
The incoming group of players joins a roster that will return nearly its entirety of players from last season, setting the stage for what should be a very exciting 2015 campaign. And for Coach Whipple and company, spring practice is less than 2 months away. Well, let's switch gears now. In today's show, we're continuing our preview of the UMass spring seasons and focusing on two of the most successful programs on campus annually, men's and women's lacrosse. We begin with the Minutewomen. You're about to meet a remarkable pair of twins on the squad who are about identical in every way, shape, and form. With more, here's Joe Duty as Mafre Commerce Insurance presents In the Bunker with Kate and Ann Farnham.
Twin sisters Kate and Ann Farnham spend so much time together, it often looks as if they operate as one person.
With like a look or something, sometimes like I like know what like you're thinking. And we'll obviously, like you'll probably see here, we'll finish each other's sentences. We've been living together for 21 years, growing up together, and it's just, you can just sense when something's like wrong, or like if you're crying, I'm crying, like you don't know why. You don't know why.
The Farnhams' inherent ability to look, think, and act alike can truly amaze, impressing even close friends and relatives.
It's kind of cool, to be honest with you. Like, the one will talk to me, and then like she'll finish the other twin's sentence at the same exact time, same exact pitch.
On the phone, like even our family, like they can't tell us apart. Or like we'll just like mess with our friends, we'll answer the phone. We don't even do it on purpose.
It's definitely entertaining to be around. I don't think it's weird at all. I think it's really special, and I think a lot of people are envious.
The Andover, Massachusetts natives are identical twins, with Kate 2 minutes older than Ann. Since birth, the two have been almost always inseparable.
We are always together, and the thing is, I don't think of it as like, people probably think that's really weird. I mean, we take the same classes, we're the same major, and in our house we only have 3 rooms, so we're actually sharing a room. We just like enjoy being together. We're each other's best friends, and it's not weird to us. We haven't like known anything different.
It seems the Farnhams have sports in their DNA. Their older brother Buddy was a star football wide receiver at Brown and later spent time with the New England Patriots, while sister Grace played field hockey at New Hampshire and Merrimack. But the girls developed a love for lacrosse thanks to their father Mark, an All-American in the sport at Brown who later introduced the game to his twin daughters.
He helped develop the youth lacrosse program in our town, and he was our coach in 3rd grade, and it was fun, like having my dad as a coach.
The girls each developed into standout players at Andover High School and began to be recruited by several colleges. Knowing they wanted to stay together, Kate and Ann took a look across the state at UMass.
We came here, my dad was like, you know what, they have a great lacrosse program. And we were like, yeah, they do. Like, so we came and visited the campus and everything, and then immediately fell in love.
We wanted both of them. I mean, they were some of the best players in the state, and that's, you know, one of the things is we want to keep, you know, the best players in Massachusetts to stay in, and with them we got 2 of them.
We're lucky that Ann looked at us and said, like, you guys have a special bond, like, I want you. She knew it was like a package deal, so if she's getting one of us, she's getting both of us.
Once on campus, the Farnhams quickly made an impact on the field for the Minutewomen. Their drive to push each other and their teammates helped propel the squad to Atlantic 10 championships in consecutive seasons.
They obviously have such a natural chemistry between the 2 of them that it kind of helps to build up a team chemistry, because you get to build off of such a strong relationship already.
If Kate's like winning in a sprinting competition, like I'm gonna be like sprinting even harder to beat her, cause like, and we just like make each other better like that.
That, you know, competitiveness that they bring kind of offsets that like friendly mask that they might have inside. They're really driven and they're really competitive, and I think that's what makes them great lacrosse players.
But how about the fact that 2 identical twins play the exact same position on the field? It does create some moments of confusion.
They see the number, but if they don't see the number, they do get confused, and if we were ever to switch numbers, I'm not sure like
if some of them could tell us apart. It's funny on the field when they're split up on different teams and Ann has the ball and people are screaming, Kate, Kate. That's always fun.
Kate and Ann's positivity and hard-working attitudes make them popular people to be around, as well as terrific teammates on and off the field.
They just have a very bubbly attitude. They're always an outgoing, loving people, and they're always there to help people.
Their athleticism and their work ethic is, one of the best we've ever had here. They love doing the dirty work, and I think both of them really epitomize sort of what our team is all about.
The girls say that having an identical twin is their greatest gift of all.
Just having each other, it's such a great feeling, and always having someone have your back.
They're obviously the best friends that each other has. They're so close, and that can never be replaced. And everyone else is like, wow, that's awesome, and everyone wants to be have a best friend like that.
And they are still completing each other's sentences.
I think you guys did great.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, were you talking at the same time?
For UMass Sports Insider, I'm Joe Duty.
Thanks so much, Joe. Kate and Ann are each expected to start on defense for the Minute Women this season as they go in search of a remarkable 7th consecutive Atlantic 10 championship. Coming up later on in our show, we'll preview the men's lacrosse season. But for now, it's time for us to take a quick break here on UMass Sports Insider. Don't go far away. When we come back, we'll turn our attention to the hardwood, and you'll head into the film room with Coach Kellogg to see how one of his senior big men has been dominating the paint in recent weeks. Sounds like some chalk talk next.
We've been receiving a lot of comments from our customers recently, telling us how wonderful their experiences are and how Alden takes the time to listen to and understand their banking needs. It makes us feel good about what we do. Alden provides innovative banking products and great rates every day. So come into Alden today for a better tomorrow. Alden's here, and we love to listen. Alden, banking, no boundaries.
Life, it's not measured by the breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Life is the unlimited possibilities all around us. It's the interesting people we meet, the epic places we see, the incredible memories we create. Life is always going on. All you have to do is choose to live it. Full of life, Mohegan Sun.
Hotel UMass was voted the best hotel in Amherst. Situated on the beautiful University of Massachusetts campus, Hotel UMass is where you stay to be in the heart of it all. With 116 contemporary guest rooms, free wireless internet, room service, 36 meeting rooms, free parking, and in walking distance to downtown Amherst, Hotel UMass has it all.
You're watching UMass Sports Insider.
Welcome back. We are heading into the final month of the regular season for UMass men's hoops, a squad that has played very well recently to move into the thick of the race for one of the upcoming top seeds in March's A10 tournament. A big reason for those victories has been some dominating interior play from senior big man Cady Lalanne, who is among the nation's leaders in double-doubles this season. To see how he's been doing it, it's time for some film study. We're going to go over to his head coach, Derek Kellogg, as Office Depot Office Max presents Chalk Talk.
Here we are once again with my good friend the Brain, and today we got my man Cady Lalanne in his low post position, working for position, fighting to play. Cady's doing a great job now of finally working to catch early, being strong with the ball and finishing strong. You'll see in a lot of these highlights what he's doing a good job of is really running the floor, right? Creating space and finishing and being strong with the basketball. A couple good and ones against Dayton. You'll see a little bit later on against St. Louis. Taking up space and finishing strong with the bang, Cady Lalanne. What I really like that he's doing is he's working for position early. He's moving without the basketball, and he's finishing strong, creating contact and getting the and ones. And he's also looking to catch these over-the-top passes. Our guys are doing a nice job as he fights for position of him catching, sealing early, and finishing strong to the basket. And what I really love is when Cady moves, finishes strong, gets the and one, or works for the offensive rebound for a quick basket. There he is, over the top, strong with the basketball, takes not the double team, not the triple team, not the quadruple team, but the 5-man team, and takes it to the basket strong. Cady Lalanne, as he goes, our team kind of goes. As he has been playing better, playing more physical, give us an inside presence, I think we started to play a little better, and the guys realize, get Cady the ball, get big Cady the ball.
Thanks so much, Coach. Cady recently recorded his 1,000th career point, becoming only the 47th player in the history of the UMass program to do so. Coming up in our next edition of UMass Sports Insider, we'll have an in-depth feature on the UMass big man. But for now, we take a quick break. On the other side of this one, we'll go back to the lacrosse field and meet the 2015 men's Lax team, a group looking to regain the form that has made the program one of the winningest on campus for decades. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Life, it's not measured by the breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Life is the unlimited possibilities all around us. It's the interesting people we meet, the epic places we see, the incredible memories we create. Life is always going on. All you have to do is choose to live it. Full of life, Mohegan Sun.
A forward-thinking insurance company with a global network, providing friendly service with over 2,000 professionals taking care of you and your family. Mafre Commerce Insurance. The first name in insurance for more than 1 million customers, focused on taking care of you and your family, providing freedom from worry everywhere you go. Mafre Commerce Insurance.
Book your wedding with award-winning UMass Catering. We can host, design, and plan your big event from full breakfasts, lunches, to elegant wedding receptions and dinners. UMass Catering can host events in one of our ballrooms that overlook campus, tented outdoors, or our own Renaissance house. The possibilities are endless. Let the culinary team at UMass Catering bring creative menus and exceptional service to your wedding day. Special rates for members of the UMass family and alumni.
The Mullen Center awakens. Anticipation builds. A sea of maroon unites. Be here for every puck drop. For every hard-hitting play. For every game-winning goal. Don't miss a moment. UMass Hockey. Get your tickets now.
You're watching UMass Sports Insider.
Welcome back. At Garber Field, UMass men's lacrosse has a decades-long tradition of competing for conference and sometimes national championships. It began with the legendary head coach Dick Garber and has continued with one of his former players, Greg Cannella, at the helm. But now, coming off of 2 relatively quiet seasons by program standards, the Minutemen are looking to return to national prominence in 2015. With more, here's Cody Crushell.
Last year, the UMass men's lacrosse team burst out of the gate to a 7-2 start. Comes out the top side. Whiteway has his 5th. He goes top shelf. It's 9-5 UMass. But after dropping their final 4 games and missing the CAA tournament for the first time since joining the conference in 2009, the Minutemen feel they've learned from that late season letdown.
You don't want to reflect too much on, last year's team because this is a new team this year, but it's got to be in the back of those guys' heads because virtually in all the spots that we have returning, there's guys that played in those games last year.
We definitely learned something from last year. We came out fast in the get-go, and then towards the end of the season we started to slow down. Some guys had some fatigue going on, but that's just how the season goes. This year, we're trying to just finish fast and start fast, finish fast. And that's really it.
Back for the Minutemen is reigning CAA Rookie of the Year Nick Mariano, UMass's leading scorer who led all Division I freshmen in goals per game. Mariano is joined on attack by senior Grant Whiteway, who's tallied 44 goals over the past 2 seasons.
The question is who's going to distribute the ball. I think all those guys have to kind of pick it up. It's not the strong points of their game, but they all have to kind of contribute to maybe make one one feeder out of the 4 or 5 guys that are going to play for us on attack.
On face-offs, the Minutemen will need to replace Joe Cavello, who won 58% of draws over the past 2 seasons. Sophomore Charlie Schatz and freshman Noah Rack will look to step in.
It's going to be hard to replace Joe if we can get ourselves to 50-55%, you know, for the year, and hopefully those guys grow through the year and gain some experience, valuable experience. We would be happy there.
Perhaps the most experienced unit is the defense. Redshirt junior Zach Oliveri is back for his 3rd year starting in goal. The close defense is led by a pair of returning starters in Kyle Carrasca and Bob Fahey. And senior Ryan Izzo, who was drafted by Major League Lacrosse's Ohio Machine in January, is one of the most tenacious defensive midfielders in the CAA.
We want to play fast and aggressive. We want to make things happen down there. We don't want to sit back and let offenses come to us. We want to go to them. We want to dictate the tempo to other teams.
As always, UMass will play another challenging schedule. 7 of 13 teams on the Minutemen's schedule are ranked to start the year, with 3 more receiving votes.
You know, anytime you get to play a top-ranked team or a top-caliber team, you're excited. You know, and honestly, in the 13 games, we can win every one and lose every one. That's how competitive Division I lacrosse is. So, regardless, we have to be ready every game out.
For UMass Sports Insider, I'm Cody Cruciel.
Thank you, Cody. The Minutemen begin their quest this season by playing on the first 2 Saturdays of February, hosting Army right here on McGurk Stadium's turf on February 7th, then heading to Chapel Hill, North Carolina on Valentine's Day to battle the Tar Heels. Hey, speaking of Cupid's holiday.
Hey, I'm Peter Von Rosenring from the men's lacrosse team. We're going to take a quick break, but when we get back, we're going to see what some of my teammates are doing for Valentine's Day.
Life, it's not measured by the breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Life is the unlimited possibilities all around us. It's the interesting people we meet, the epic places we see, the incredible memories we create. Life is always going on. All you have to do is choose to live it. Full of life, Mohegan Sun.
At this rate, you can get that new car. Low rates on auto loans. Alden Credit Union. Banking, no boundaries. At Alden Credit Union, our home loans leave room in your budget for some fun. You can get the kitchen you want, have space for a new friend, and still afford a night out with old friends. At this rate, you can have it all. 2.49% APR on all home loans.
Hotel UMass was voted the best hotel in Amherst. Situated on the beautiful University of Massachusetts campus, Hotel UMass is where you stay to be in the heart of it all. With 116 contemporary guest rooms, free wireless internet, room service, 36 meeting rooms, free parking, and in walking distance to downtown Amherst, Hotel UMass has it all.
The Mullen Center awakens. Anticipation builds. A sea of maroon unites. Be here for every big play.
Maxiesho dunks it in!
For every slam dunk. For every game-winning shot. Don't miss a moment.
And how about that one?
UMass Basketball. Get your tickets now.
You're watching UMass Sports Insider.
Welcome back. It's lighter side time. We all know how much you love this segment, so for this edition, we're getting romantic. And in honor of the holiday that we celebrate every February 14th, we ask some Minutemen and Minutewomen, what are your Valentine's Day plans? Now that can be tough for an athlete, so let's check out their answers, presented by Alden Credit Union.
Unfortunately, not much. Probably me and Seth just getting a cup of coffee at Starbucks or something.
It's that burger, huh?
Yeah. Normally I just, sit at home and eat food like any other day and just relax unless I have a game or something.
We're usually away on Valentine's Day, so we go and we stock up our house, get all the clearance candy, but pretty much we're on the road eating a crap load of chocolate, much to our coach's dismay.
My mom, my sister, and my aunt, and the rest of the women in my family, I'll send them gifts, cards, and roses to them and to their jobs and let them know that they're special to me.
If we're not at the rink, I guess, practicing or playing, maybe go out for a nice dinner with a special someone. I don't know.
Yeah.
That could be it.
What's the best Valentine you ever got?
Oh, man. I got a Build-A-Bear from a girl back in like middle school, I think. I still have the bear. Don't tell anybody that, but I still got it.
It stays right next to your pillow?
Right there. It is every night.
Is there Valentine's Day in Belarus?
Yeah, there is actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it as big a deal as it is in the States?
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal, but it is. It's celebrated.
We have like our, give fake Valentines to each other, that type of stuff,
Do you really?
We did one year, somebody put them on our seat. We had them on our seat, little baggies.
You're such a good family member. Is that something you do every year?
Yeah, I always do. My mom really doesn't like roses, but it's the thought that counts. She lets them live as long as they can.
Are you a romantic guy in general?
Not really. I guess I can be if I want to be, but
it's the right lady.
It's the right lady, I guess. Yeah.
Do you believe in the magic of the holiday?
I'd like to be, but I never am. I mean, I would like to do something, but I guess it's something wrong with me. Who knows?
I kind of don't feel bad for you, though.
When I was in school, there would be anonymous little cards from. I would obviously get none of them on the Valentine's Day, but some guys got them.
Do you send a card with that?
Yeah, I do. Just letting them know that I love you even no one else does.
Oh.
Especially for my little sister, because she's not old enough for a boyfriend, and she's not having a boyfriend until she gets in college. So
it's tough as an athlete, though.
No, yeah, we're always either on the road or practicing. So we make time. We make time.
You better if you want it to work out.
Exactly.
We're just eating on the road.
I hope it's not like a fast food place.
No, they take us to good places.
Especially on Valentine's.
Yeah, especially on Valentine's Day. Maybe some Cheesecake Factory if we're lucky. Yeah.
I try, but it's always just me and Seth at the end of the day, so.
Better luck next year.
Yeah, right. Anything but Seth this year, please.
You're the protective older brother type?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's 15. She's in high school, but I just got to keep her under my wing until she leaves.
You better make sure that the Valentine, you got to check her Valentine's.
Yeah, I'll make sure no one sends her anything. So, and then I'll deal with them if I have to go home and let them know.
You tell us Happy Valentine's Day in your native language?
С Днем Святого Валентина.
That was very romantic.
Thank you. It's very romantic of you. You want to be my dad?
No. Thanks, everybody, for sharing those plans. That'll do it for this edition of the program. We'll have our season finale of UMass Sports Insider debuting on Saturday, February 21st, in which we'll give you a behind-the-scenes tour of the brand-new Basketball Champions Center. Until then, I'm Josh Maurer. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your weekend.
UMass Sports Insider is presented by Office Depot Office Max, Alden Credit Union, Mafre Commerce Insurance, Mohegan Sun, and Coca-Cola.